Welcome to the Fight Horizon podcast, where jiu-jitsu leads the way to life's true meanings. Learn a fresh perspective and join Dan as he interviews fighters, hunters, and more. Grow your knowledge and understanding on jiu-jitsu as you join in on real conversations with real people. Now, let's join Dan Rathmanner as he leads you on this journey.
Fight Horizon, episode 22 with my trigger man, John Tyson.
Yo.
Hey, John.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, my gosh. I am so happy to be here. Again, round two.
Round two. We screwed up the first time, so we got some awesome rhythm going. Yeah. So you guys better be buckled in. We're going to go to 0 to 60 in 3-point. Go with your band.
Oh, my gosh. So, Widacre, we just dropped our first EP. We're Made of Broken Bones. You can find it, just go to our Facebook page. Just type in Widacre, which is spelled incorrectly. Widacre. Check us out on there. Give us a quick like, and then you should be able to find a link to our SoundCloud page from there.
Where you can donate money.
You can donate all your money. I mean, I'd suggest you donate all of your money.
Most of all of it. It's probably a good financial move.
Yeah. I mean, you won't get anything out of it.
But other than a good feeling.
Yeah, you'll get a good feeling, and you'll get our music forever.
Right.
Yeah. So we're accepting donations. Otherwise, to be 100% honest, we just want you to listen and give us some feedback. We did the entire project ourselves. Recording, all of that. Had some help mastering from one of Kev's friends. And
shout out, Kev.
What up, Dad Kev?
Dad Kev?
Dead Kev.
Dead Kev.
Well, he is a dad too, but he's also Dead Kev.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go with it. I'm running with it. Go.
Yeah.
You're
Dead
good.
Kev. He probably won't listen to this. Dead Kev.
Kev.
Oh, stupid Kev. But
I don't like you already.
Stupid Kev. But yeah, we're really, really proud of the music that came out of it, and we're gonna be able to share it with everyone on June 27th at Summerfest.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
on
Rebel
the
Stage
at 5 p.m. Rebel Stage.
Buy them ticks.
Yeah, just stroll on up. And it's
how do we buy them?
You could just walk up to Summerfest. So I mean, for people that aren't familiar with Summerfest, you just buy general admission, unless you're going to go to the amphitheater at night. In which case, if you buy an amphitheater ticket, you could come early and watch us before the amphitheater opens up. But Summerfest is a great time. If people aren't aware, I'm sure probably most of the listeners are from the area. So
I would say so.
Yeah.
So we know Summerfest because they advertise it like a mofo out here.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a blast, and the Rebel Stage is put together by some guys that are very, very involved in the Milwaukee music scene, and some rad. I would say that they're rad dudes.
Rad dudes, very cool.
Whiskey of the Damned is
Whiskey of the Damned.
The guy that puts it. I can't remember his name, but his band. Shout out Whiskey of the Damned.
Shout out. Hashtag shout out.
Hashtag shout out. Hashtag.
Is that ironic?
Isn't it ironic?
I think.
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
A little too
ironic?
Yeah, I really do think. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Music podcast.
And that's what you can expect to hear at a Widacre show. Alanis Morissette.
Alanis motherfucking Morissette.
Did I mention the last time? I feel like I mentioned this the last time, but Jagged Little Pill?
Jagged Little Pill.
Is the most CD that has been sold back to like a CD man, like a second resale shop CD ever.
Oh, really?
I think I might have mentioned that the last time I was on.
That's all right. We digress.
But that's like literally 100% of the music facts I have. So now I'm done talking about music.
That's pretty cool.
See ya.
That's pretty cool. We're done. We're out. No.
Those sound effects were me walking away.
What else were we talking about?
We talked a lot. So.
Oh, God.
There's something that I want to cover with you right now.
Let's do it. Drop it.
And I'm going to take it from something that we haven't talked about, Big Doggy.
Oh, God,
so
I'm ready.
We're
My
gonna
pants
change,
are off.
We're gonna change seats right now.
Okay.
I'm interviewer.
All right.
You're interviewee.
Got it.
All right.
On
Let's
it.
go down this. What do you think of this new gym?
Hell yeah.
I mean, last time I was here, Pear Bear was still kind of putting it together. Shout out Perry. Shout out Perry. Get me my shoes. I see them for sale up there. I've asked you several times to order me a pair.
Actually, those might be a size 13 right there. And he might have had those.
Those are.
He's probably had those since we opened up. I'm just saying.
Those are a child's shoes. Those are shoes for a child.
No, I like this place. Perry did one hell of a job here. And this is the best looking dojo I've ever been in.
Yeah.
So we're going to drop a plug here real quick. Neutral Ground Grafton. Again, Neutral Ground Grafton, Wisconsin Avenue, 1800. Come stop by. You'll see some pretty impressive stuff. Yeah. Even better jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. It's, sometimes you'll go into a really nice dojo and you'll be like, oh, this is, it's a beautiful space. And then, maybe the atmosphere or, just the vibe, whatever is off and it's not comfortable. It's not home. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll go to a place that's like kind of a hole in the wall, weird looking dojo. And you're like, oh, these guys are great people. And like, everyone's like a murderer here. Like you just have the best time.
That dude just won Worlds like a year ago.
Yeah. And
but he's friends with everyone.
Yeah, and he's working out of this place that looks like a large closet. Just a narrow, weird room, and the walls are all messed up from people, grappling, and they just, smash their buns into the wall, and then there's a bun hole in the wall. But I mean, Perry, he's got sofas in here.
Yeah, they're hypoallergenic sofas.
There's not even plastic on them.
I'm not a doctor, but I pretty much could pee on those couches. And we're good.
I did pee on the couches
already,
and I feel great.
Good. That's good.
You're welcome, Perry.
This is recorded. Oh man,
was that too loud?
No, we're good.
Should I ASMR?
That's
what screwed us up last time. Is I was trying to think of what.
That's why the mic's cut.
What is that called?
The ASMR.
Whispering in like this, and it's really creepy, and everyone's gonna hate this part.
Dude, people driving are be like, why is this guy whispering?
Why is he so
Why am I whispering when I'm asking you why this guy's whispering the mic? That's in some Inception BS right there.
Yeah. Speaking of Inception.
Yo, what's up?
When we listen back to this, this is going to be weird, right?
Yeah.
To replay the conversation, because I bet you, I know from the last time I was on and we talked, I was like, oh my gosh, that went a lot, re-listening to it, it went a lot... It went a lot faster, just listening to it versus, when we were sitting down and having a conversation.
Yeah.
And the little things that I thought I kind of, foibled on or messed up a little bit or didn't hype as much. It's when you were listening back to it, it was just like,
we were slow.
You breezed past it, though.
Right.
And it wasn't a big deal, and it just kind of goes to show, how you can get inside your own head about stuff that doesn't matter.
Communication. Yeah. It's as important as myself to communicate to you as I do with myself.
Yes.
And that's weird. That's something I've learned over the years, and I'm sure you have. You don't really catch it until you're a fully matured adult, which
I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, me too.
Being a mature adult.
Yeah.
It hasn't happened.
I'm gonna judge it. I'm gonna judge you a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope you're okay with it.
Judge.
Probably next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah.
It's a little quicker than you think?
What, that I'll be an adult?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pause for effect.
A nice exhale.
Don't tell him I was thinking 25 years. Check.
No, I don't know. Isn't that a weird thing too? So I look back, at my, so 20-year-old John would have looked back at 15, or let's start at 15. 15-year-old John would have looked at 10-year-old John. And I mean, what a huge amount of change between 10 years old and 15 years old, right?
Now I like girls.
Yeah.
That's what I would have started with. Yeah.
Right. And I'm a foot tall, at least a foot taller in that time. I would have, around 16, 17, I was 6 feet tall. So, I was a gigantic person at that age. But anyway, I probably look back at 10-year-old John and I was like, oh, he didn't know anything. And then in the same respect, 20-year-old John definitely looked at 15-year-old John and was like, he didn't know anything. 25-year-old, And so like now I can look back at, 30-year-old John even.
Yeah.
I'm turning 34 in 2 weeks, and I can look back at 30-year-old John and just be like, he didn't know anything.
Right. Who says it? I think it's Matthew McConaughey does a graduation speech about one of his mentors asking, I think it's like when he was young, like a teacher that was a mentor, who do you want to be when you grow up, or who do you inspire to be? And his answer was the person I am going to be in 5 years. Right?
That's pretty awesome.
Isn't it? I mean, it hit it right on the head. Literally, for me, it's not like I want to be this one dude. I'm going to be like, man, I've got a pretty good run going so far.
Yeah.
Where the hell is it going to take me?
Yeah. And it's crazy, too, because, like, I remember after Brittany and I got married, like a year or two later, and we had, I think it was 2 years. Anyway, we had bought our house, and this couple moved in down the block, and they had just gotten married, and bought a house too. Same thing that Brittany and I had just kind of gone through together with these two big, events in our lives back to back. And I said, "Oh, they're kind of young," and Brittany goes, "You're younger than us." Like, we got married younger than them, and we bought the house, at the same age. And in my head, I was like, oh, they're kind of young to be getting married. And Brittany's like, what are you talking about? But it's like, you can't, I don't know. You just kind of looking backwards at yourself, and you're like, oh, but 27-year-old me, like, made great decisions. But, like, he was a moron.
Yes.
He was an idiot. But I did make one good, getting married, that was a good decision. Like, the rest of the decisions, questionable at best.
I sound terrible on the mic right now. I'm laughing so bad. This is why I believe in the Facebook flashbacks.
Yeah.
Because it will go 5 years ago, you posted this. And I know it was created for a good thing.
Right.
I turned it into a bad thing.
Right.
Like, what did I say 5 years ago on this day? And it shows me, I'm like, fucking moron.
Me.
You put 3 E's in need? Oh, my God. I already hate you. Like, the first letter or the first word of that sentence was need, and you put 3 in it, and I stopped at the end of that.
Yeah.
But now, just ask me. I'm 28-year-old Dan thinks he's probably the shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I think is important to take away from all of, this kind of conversation that we're having is that, the future you is going to look back at this current, who you are in this moment and be like, oh, that guy didn't know anything. But that's good because that's evolution of you as a person. If you ever look back and you're like, yep, that was me. Great. Like, how much did you evolve?
Right, and you're playing Summerfest.
Yeah.
Dude.
Which I played.
And you're 34, and you're talking about 5 years. Your 5-year-old, or 5-year-old, your next 5 years old self. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What is it, 39?
Yeah.
It's going to be like, dude, that was the start of it all.
Yeah.
Right there. Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
It's a weird way to think of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd to think about, like, the last time I played Summerfest.
Yeah.
It was a last-minute thing that got handed to us.
Yeah.
For my high school band at the time. Like, we got called up, I think it was still Laser 103.
Okay.
In Milwaukee, had called it 1029. I think it's the Hog now.
Yep.
But I think it was Laser 103 at the time. Anyway, one of the DJs there that did a local show, like, got a hold of us and was like, hey, we had someone drop off. Do you guys want to play? And we were like, of course we do. And I was 20 years old. And I remember getting onto that stage, and it was the rock stage and stuff like that. And forgive me, because I don't think I've never told this story on a podcast. So
no,
I'm going to jump with it.
Keep going. You're on a roll.
So we get everything set up, and we're pretty nervous. But the coolest thing was that they had a keg of beer in the back that was just for the bands. And like, I am drinking like I'm gonna, like I'm dying.
It's like it's going out of style.
I'm 20 years old. No one checked my ID. Yeah. Probably shouldn't throw that out there, but whatever. A statute of limitations, fine. You know, you can't arrest me now, and no one will get in trouble for it. But anyway.
The fifth.
So I'm standing there, and this guy walks past me in a security shirt, and, you know, he nods at me, and I, you know, kind of wave, and he goes past, and he had a sheet over this tray, and it was a silver tray stacked with Camel Light cigarettes in a pyramid, and I was like...
When was this? 1964?
No.
Jesus.
Was, 14 years ago, so 2004.
Yeah. Okay. I'll dig it.
Yeah, and it, like in a pyramid shape. And I was like, what is that for? And he's like, oh, it's on the band's tour rider. You know, where you can kind of, that's where like the famous like brown M&Ms or blue M&Ms or whatever it is, like in the bowl. You know, where people will put in kind of these wacky things. Yeah. And it's just to make sure that the venue is reading all your demands and getting it correctly. So they'll put in a wackadoodle thing. So this band, Saliva, I don't know if you remember them. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember them. Hell yeah.
So they were closing out the night. They were the big act on for that night. And so he goes, and I think we played at like 3:00. And so I walk out and I'm like, follow this guy with this silver tray of cigarettes, and I met the Saliva very briefly in their like little back room chill out area, and they were like, oh yeah, ha ha ha, you know, they explained like this is how a tour you have to put in something wacky like that to make sure that they read the whole thing, and they give you the stuff that you actually want, which are towels and, you know, some sandwiches to eat and things, you know, things like that. And so they don't give you sandwiches that you won't eat. Yeah. You know, like maybe they're all not into ham. You know,
I don't know. Like, ham seems shady to me.
I wouldn't eat ham before I went on. Actually, I don't eat any ham anyway, so.
Yeah.
I don't eat that.
Right. But that garbage.
Right. No, it's too much salt. And anyway, so super long story short, we get up there. We're all super excited. I'm a little buzzed, a little loose. I'm just like, yeah, we're going to own this stage. And the first song that we played, like, had just a snare drum hit at the beginning, like a pa! Like, and that's how the whole set would start, with just the drummer hitting the snare drum, and then, you know, I would sing my part, and then the whole band kicks in. And I just hear and like this gross noise, and I was like, what the heck is that? And I look back at our drummer Chad, and he's playing, and it just sounds like just his snare drum. Every time he hits it, it sounds like he's just hitting like a wet pillow, you know. And I'd never seen this happen before, but the snare, you know, on the bottom of the snare drum, snares are like the little metal coily things on the bottom that give it the nice you know, pop, and they're just hanging down. Somehow when he hit that first hit on the bottom, the snares broke. Oh. And I'm just like, we're screwed.
Right.
You know, and I just keep playing the song, and we don't know what to do. So then I look off to the side, and there's the drummer from Saliva who had talked to me, you know, very briefly. He's talking to some other guy. Turns out it's his drum tech. The drum tech goes out, crawls underneath this sheet onto Saliva's drum set that's already set up for the, you know, the nighttime show. Right. Pulls out that guy's snare drum. Oh. Walks over to Chad while he's playing, changes the mics out, puts the new snare drum on for him, runs away with Chad's snare. We finish the song. Then he comes back out. He had changed both heads on it and put new snares on.
Dang.
And tuned it. All within while we played a song.
Shut up.
And, I mean, they were, you know, I wasn't, like, I didn't know a bunch of their songs and stuff like that. You know, it wasn't, you know, down necessarily, you know, in my genre that I was into. Yeah. But, I mean, the kindness that those guys had showed us in that moment, where, like, here's our dream was to play at Summerfest. Yeah. And the first hit, Chad breaks the snares, and it's like, you can't sound good as a band.
Right,
like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. And it's not something you expect to break. It's not like a guitar where, you know, you expect a string to break. Mm-hmm. So you have another guitar to play. Mm-hmm. You don't expect a snare to break. So.
Oh, man. That's a sweet story. Are you psyched out for this next time?
Oh, my gosh,
You got snare drums lined up or what?
Mike is bringing So new drummer Mike for Widacre is bringing 16 different snare drums. He's just gonna have
that's a lot, right?
Yeah. So
I mean,
you know
feel
how,
like it's a lot.
Yeah, like when Cheap Trick would play, they would throw out picks to the audience.
Yep.
Yeah. He's just gonna be throwing out snare drums. So be careful, everyone, because those are gonna hurt.
Bob and weave.
Yeah.
Right. Bob and
I
weave.
told him several times, make sure people are making eye contact with you before you throw it.
Or do you have fun?
Yeah.
And just toss them out.
Yeah. He's just gonna be throwing those snare drums out left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a couple of them are knocked out.
Shout out, Mikey.
Shout out, Mike. What up?
Mike's probably going to be fixing a giant truck while he listens to this.
Is he?
If I'm going to guess what he's doing.
Got
Giant
your hands deep in that truck, don't you, Mike?
Yeah, I get there.
Good old dirty hands, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my God. This sounds like a 1-800 number from back in the day.
Come on, Michael, clean out that truck.
All right. Next
topic.
Next topic. Let's move on.
Did you just say next hot topic?
Hot topic?
Because we are doing this live from Hot Topic.
Live. Hot topic. I hate my father haircut, and I got eyeshadow on. So you guys are welcome.
Yeah. And I think we're getting together next weekend, right? To do another live broadcast.
Are we?
Yeah, from
Sure.
Scrub Hub.
There it is.
Yay!
There it is. Goddamn conversational sniper. Everyone, he has a goal to shout out Scrub Hub
Scrub Hub.
on this podcast.
Yep.
If you don't know what it is, Google it.
Yeah. Or just go down. Sometimes if you're just in Grafton and you want to go to the Collectivo and
G-Town, baby.
and you can't find a parking spot, so you have to park behind it, and you don't realize that the parking lot behind it, which there's plenty of space in, is for the Collectivo.
You might stumble into
You just
Scrub
might-
Deezy.
You might just go into that old Scrub Hub.
Oh,
Scrub Hub.
oh boy. All right, so we talked about Summerfest.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about the new EP.
Oh, yeah, we're made
out.
of broken bones. Check
We're
that
made
out.
of broken bones. All right, for everyone that's ignorant, what does EP stand for again?
I think it stands for extended play, but usually if you're gonna put out like a 4-song or something like that, that's less than a standard record.
It should be EMFP, extended motherfucking play.
Yeah, I would like that better. That's more badass.
I mean, it's a little bit more, but I feel like you get more for than what you give. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's
you
a
got to
deal.
give some
To get
to
some.
get some.
Oh gosh. Oh, it was the
Scrub
pause
Hub.
that got me.
Scrub Hub.
All
Anytime
right.
there's any like dead air,
What's up?
anytime there's dead air, I'm gonna drop some
Hey,
Scrub
Scrub Hub.
Scrub Hub knowledge.
Also, Perry, buy me shoes.
Yeah. What? For real? I've been talking to Perry about these shoes
Shoes.
for so long,
Shoes.
and he's like, "Yeah, no summer."
Does it make you salty that I've owned a pair and worn
Yes.
them out by now?
Yes. It's very frustrating to me.
Go grab a shoe over there. What does that say?
A BRB?
Air BRB. BRB? Air BRB. What is it?
Yeah, look at this tiny. You think this would fit me?
It's the size of my face.
FEIVE?
They're clearly Italian, right?
No, I think they're. Well, there's like.
Oh, there's
Some sort of characters
not
on the
Italian, not Italian at all. Views.
Forever.
Yep, that's it. Nailed it.
Forever. I'm gonna keep this shoe over here.
Okay, this
Not
is
putting
gonna
it back because it's gonna drive Perry insane.
Exactly. Yeah. It's gonna be a reminder. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a mental reminder. Perry, if you're listening, shoes.
Shit.
Shoes. All right. Next question.
Yeah.
If you actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that question out of here. Here's
No,
another
now
question.
you have to answer.
Have you
That's good.
ever folded women's laundry?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're married, all right?
Of course I have.
So I just recently moved in with my girlfriend.
How long have you guys been an item?
1974 in the fall.
1974?
Nah, it's been like a year.
What?
So I did laundry the other day, right? So this is I'm exploring. I'm telling you where I am and
Yeah.
what am I doing here. Right?
gonna
I'm
help
folding
you out.
laundry. I'm folding my laundry. Boom, gym shorts. 1, 2, fold, done. Boom, my pants. 1, 2, fold, done. Boom, whatever the hell she has. No idea how to fold this thing. It's a ball. It's on the bed. That's
Yep.
all. Like your best friend for your questions are, what is this? How do I fold it? And why? Mm-hmm. How do women do it?
I don't know.
Like ours is like, you got a shirt, you got pants, you got underwear, you can fold them. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how to fold women's clothes. It's crazy.
Well, the first advice that I'll give you, make sure you can get dried.
Dried?
Yeah.
Dried.
Some things can't go in the dryer, homie. That's just the way of the world.
You just throw it all in there and you see what's left.
No.
I'm telling you.
You check those tags.
I have to read to do laundry?
Yeah, and then you kind of remember what gets separated out.
I don't think I signed up for this.
Oh. See, but I don't dry almost like any of my t-shirts.
Do you? Really? You hang dry that?
Yeah. Almost all my t-shirts. Because I have a long torso.
Oh.
See? And look, even this one, it's starting to shrink up. I got a little belly hanging out. If I reach for the listener at home, I'm reaching my hands up in the air.
He's on a roller coaster right now.
Mostly like I just don't care. Almost all like I just don't care.
God, I hate you so much right now. That's great.
What?
It's all pure love.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You don't like the pop culture references?
Oh, I do. I love it so much I hate it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Buy your Favreau's.
Can we get a sponsor?
Favreau.
Can we get a sponsor?
Favreau shoes, bearing your mics.
If you have flat feet, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have flat feet?
I don't know.
I think I do.
I probably do. I don't have great arches.
Yeah, I don't got good arches either. Anyways, you hang dry all your shit? The only things I hang dry are my geese.
I do. Well, depends on my gi. I have one gi that I don't care. It just goes right in. It's what is it? I think it's an A5.
Oh, hell yeah, you gotta dry that every time.
So it's gigantic.
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh, my A4s, like they shrink up a little bit.
Right.
And they get a little short on the wrists, which makes doing like an Ezekiel difficult. Shout out Yolanda. I'm going to shout out Yolanda. She hit yesterday in the tournament at the Combat Corner.
Zeke?
No-gi Ezekiel.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
At a white belt.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Adult white belt. Okay,
Yeah,
I bet it is.
No-gi, everything in Combat Corner, I think, is legal.
Yeah, including the Asian dart. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know it, Google it.
What is that? Is it brutal? Is it a neck crank?
No.
Oh.
No. Just
like
Google
a twister.
it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of viruses on your computer already?
Okay, I'm not looking.
I am not liable for any computers that are broken. Looking up the Asian dart. Spelled the regular way. Weird.
I'm not going to look it up, but you're going to tell me off mic.
I am.
Cool.
I think I have to keep it pretty PG for that.
Shout out to Dad Jitsu podcast, who was Abe was killing it over at Combat Corner yesterday, and shout out Josh Janis.
Oh, they were there?
Yeah. Well, just Abe.
Were they competing or were they on air?
Abe was just hanging out, just celebrating his blue belt still.
Ooh, that's a big step.
Wasn't blue belt?
It's a big step.
It was. How did you feel after you got your brown belt? What out of so you've gone blue, purple, brown now. So you've had 3 big time promotions in jiu-jitsu. And all the stripes, I guess, in between.
Yeah.
What is the one? So if I say, give me the one that sticks out in your mind, a stripe, a promotion.
Ooh.
Like just the first thing that pops into your head. First thing that pops into your head when I say your best promotion. Just go with it.
Honestly, it's probably blue.
Yeah.
If I'm going right back at you with this thing.
Yeah.
If we're bouncing right back, it's probably blue. The only reason is because I was 3.5 years.
Yeah.
A white belt, and then
Me too.
That's a staple.
Me too.
That's a staple. So I was white for 3.5 years. Boom. Take that statement however you want. After, right, it's blue belt to purple. And when you're a blue belt, you're like, I'm not as bad as the white belts.
Yeah.
I'm not as good as the purple belts.
Right.
So I might do some things really good, but no one expects anything out of me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome feel. That's like the blue belt is the party belt.
Right.
Because you can still go around, you can fuck around. You can do stupid shit. It's all right. You're just a blue belt. Don't worry. When you're a purple belt, you're like, you do stupid shit. You're like, dude, What's your life goal here?
Yeah.
Really? And then when you're a brown belt, you're like, all right, where did you train? Because I want to Google it and never go there.
Right.
When you fuck off.
Yeah.
But,
that's kind of how I felt like. And
it was pretty cool, man. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
It was a big deal. I was living in Minnesota, so I still had to go through the gauntlet, right? Roll until I almost wanted to puke.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you
then
guys
drive
do
6
gauntlet
hours. Huh?
You guys did gauntlet at the
the
end or the beginning?
End.
Oh, yeah.
And then you did
it's
drags.
like a relief, right?
It's still
It's a relief.
It still sucks. No matter what gauntlet you walk, it sucks.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you?
And for everyone that doesn't understand jiu-jitsu, that does it in a gauntlet, what it is everyone pretty much whips you. It's an older thing. Nobody really does it anymore.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of.
They whip you with your belt, and it's looked down upon in jiu-jitsu now.
Yeah. But it
and then you
used
get choked
to be
out.
a part of our. I mean, it
used to be. Yeah.
It's still a part of our collective story, though.
Right. Right. It is. It's a stepping stone in what jiu-jitsu has come from.
Right.
But it's a very older practice. I got promoted twice.
So
twice
you didn't get at Brown.
Not Brown.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was already gone by then.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why I don't really remember my blue to purple promotion. I think I expected it a little bit more, and it actually happened a little bit quicker than what I...
Right.
Like, my expectations were fulfilled.
Yeah.
Brown belt was a complete surprise, which was good.
Did anyone else get a belt with you?
Yeah, I had, like...
Oh, yeah, there was a ton of dudes,
4 other blue belts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't supposed to be on the docket until John came. He was like, I think, from what I heard... It's like, yeah, it's probably about time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, damn.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I almost, when you're purple belt, you're like, I don't want to do it. They expected so much out of me from blue to purple.
Right.
Like, you're purple, you're like, you're all right, you can teach classes now. I'm like, dude, I was just a blue belt yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What do you think changed?
Come on. What do you think changed?
I'm still very... I think I started teaching, though, when I was, I want to say a 2-stripe blue belt.
Solid.
When I started taking over Thursday classes, and something that I told the guys and gals at my Thursday class right after I got my purple belt, and I mean it with 100% sincerity, I would have never gotten that belt. I would still be a blue belt today, however many years, 4-ish years later, if it hadn't have been for them.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely correct. If you don't have training partners, if you don't have students, you don't have people that you can roll with, you're not going to get better.
But it was their questions.
Oh,
Their questions changed my life. And taking that step from being an active participant and like being a part of the culture to being a leader is what pushed me. Because I had to train harder and better because I couldn't let, this kind of core group of guys that I had going, I couldn't let them down. I couldn't let Adam Waz down. I couldn't let Clay down. I couldn't let Air Bear down. Shout out Eric Guy Pitt. In a lot of these Little Sam. I mean, the list kind of goes on with these guys where I felt like, and now little Daniel Vang, like I can't let those guys down. So I have to hold myself to a higher standard.
Right.
And it's, if I'm tired, it's like, I still got to go and train because on Thursday I have to be sharp for them.
Yeah. It's a responsibility,
to
teach somebody because if you teach them incorrectly, I mean, obviously they're going to fail. So you're responsible for their failure.
Right.
Is one way to think about it. Or if you teach it in a way that they understand it and they can apply it successfully, I'm kind of responsible for their success.
I'm a part of it.
Exactly.
And just like but I think the thing that people kind of fail to recognize is there's that other part of it. Like, I'm a part of their success, but more so, they're a part of my success.
Because if they didn't ask that question, you wouldn't understand how to teach it.
Right.
Right. And it makes you try to understand how to teach it. And, it's a good methodology to grow further.
Right.
For a person. So.
And I think like getting the feedback from people over the years, like I just had a really nice conversation with one of our students, Lily, and I remember when she came down, she goes to UWM now,
Yep.
and she was up at Point, and she said, I really like your teaching style. And the first time she said that to me, I was just like, Lily, I thought you hated me, because she'd always have this very intense look on her face, like, and I read that as like she doesn't like the way I'm explaining. She says, no, you're really funny about things, but you still get your point across.
Yep.
And it's the way you do it is in a very caring way. And I was like, oh my God, like that's what I've been striving for.
Dude, yes.
And to get that validation from someone. Mm-hmm. And I've heard that from a couple of people, and like that, it makes like, mm-hmm. The fact that my back hurts right now, it makes it okay because like some people told me that, I helped them on this weird journey that we've decided to all go on.
Right.
This strange jujitsu, like why?
Let's be friends. Can I choke you?
Yeah.
That one.
Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like.
It's pretty obvious. Because it makes us
better people.
Well, I think it's obvious. Yeah, and because it makes us better people. It gives us a guide along the path of what life is, right? And it literally, I mean, I can't describe it any other way. I'm going to try to break you. Yeah. But let's be friends after that.
Right.
What? If somebody told me that, I'd be like, no, dude, I'm going to jack you in the face. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Yesterday, I can't remember who I was coaching. I think it might have been Big John. But anyway, I'm coaching, and I was watching, and whoever the neutral ground person that I was coaching was on the bottom half guard, swept, got on top, was caught, went half guard to half guard.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweep.
Still neutral for all those guys? No.
And then he got his leg out, and he got pass, and he was awarded the pass points, and I was like, do I get sweep points? And the guy next to me is like, no sweep points, no sweep. Oh, wait. Yeah, he should have gotten sweep. And he was coaching the other team. And I was just like, and then we kind of laughed about it. And we're like, what are you going to do? Kind of a thing. Like, I reffed one time, and it was like the hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah. So I will never yell at a ref.
Why was it so hard?
I was so stressed out the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm not a very anxious person in life. But that day I was.
But that time, yeah, I was.
Yeah. I was like, wow, this is...
For everyone that doesn't know, it's very common for a jiu-jitsu practitioner after a period of time to go from a practitioner to a coach to a ref, okay? Mm-hmm. Especially at local tournaments. So, sorry, continue.
So the whole reffing thing, like the whole time I was just stressed out. I couldn't enjoy watching any of the matches. Yep. I didn't want to ref matches where I knew the guys because that was uncomfortable. They want to chat, and it's like, no, I got to be business John right now. Mm-hmm. And so it just wasn't. But like, God bless the guys that do it, and gals that do it.
You know what I hate, and this I'll talk about, and I hate it. You're 100% right. Reffing is stressful.
Yeah. Shout out Mike Sim.
Mike Sim,
the best around. Up? Yeah. Black belt out of Chicago, who is the head ref at Combat Corner. Man, shout out him. Yeah.
For real? Cool.
One of the best teachers I've ever had.
Reffing is hard enough alone. You have two human beings going at each other trying to kill each other, right? You have two coaches trying to coach those human beings trying to kill each other. And you only have two eyes and two hands. And keep in mind, we're all dealing with human beings here, okay? They, lack of better terms, screw up sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Okay? You know what? It's not everything's going to get done correctly 100% of the time. We're not machines, okay? So, and I'm saying this because I'm remembering an example of a coach getting in a guy's face for, I think it was a child's match, okay? And he maybe should have called it a little bit sooner. It was an armbar. Classic armbar. Mm-hmm. Easy. The kid got up crying because he got beat by a girl. Okay?
Was this me?
No.
Because this happened to me.
Did this happen to you?
You keep Solid. Going.
Okay. And maybe should have... The kid didn't tap. Okay? It is the ref's responsibility to stop it. Maybe could have stopped it sooner. After which, the kid got up And I guarantee you, if I paint this scenario right, if the coach said, "You're right, fine, go walk it off," nothing would have happened. Okay? But this coach got in the ref's face, right? Starts yelling at him. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. Get the EMTs, and the parents coming on the mat. The coach is on the mat. The head ref is over. There's adults charging a situation for a kid.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I'm looking at him like, guys, chill out. It's a combat sport.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Right.
Is there any blood? No. Give it 2 days. The dude's going to be fine.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
He's going to be back on the mat before any adult.
Exactly. And maybe here's what I'm talking about. Maybe a hyperextended elbow. Maybe. Mm-hmm. The kids are flexible as hell. Okay. It's a learning situation for the ref. It's a learning situation for the coach. It's a learning situation for the parent.
Right.
You don't need to charge it to the point where the kid's crying more.
Yeah.
Because everyone else thinks something's way wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, you guys got to remember, it's a combat sport. Things are going to happen. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be a white and black situation. It's going to be a gray situation, just like everything else in a human being's life.
But and that's the challenging thing about being a ref is that there is, you said it perfectly, so much gray area where things are subjective. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, in the way that I had scored takedowns, for example, like just something as simple as a 2-point takedown, right?
Yeah.
I would only score it if someone maintained control through the entire act.
Okay.
Because that's my understanding of the rule. And people were getting very frustrated to me. For example, one guy would, let's just say there was a shot, sprawl, right?
Right.
So they kind of end up in a turtle. One guy's on top of the other. And they maintain in the turtle. If the guy is able to move from top turtle around back and then come up on front, and then that guy pushes the person on the bottom, and they've been fighting out a turtle for like more than 5-10 seconds.
Yeah. And
the guy on bottom, grabs his legs and moves into guard.
Yeah.
And they want 2 points for the takedown. That, to me, that's not a takedown.
It's rough. That's another gray area because whenever you force another opponent to go to turtle, it's supposed to be a takedown. But it's the interpretation of the rules that is what's really lacking, because you can have another human being, guy next to you.
But that guy initiated the shot, though.
Right. You're saying he gets the takedown.
I would say he wouldn't. So the guy on bottom, on bottom turtle.
Right.
If he initiated the shot and the guy sprawls, puts him down.
And the other guy that initiated the shot goes to turtle. Yeah. Okay. And then the guy that sprawled would get the takedown.
I wouldn't give him, if a turtle was established for a while and they're playing in turtle.
Yeah, I would say so, because it's like a negative positive. I would kind of agree in this situation, because if I started a shot on you and I failed and I had a turtle and then they went to guard, there's really nothing there. Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You're right. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, see, we had to talk through that, and that would have happened in 10 seconds?
Yeah. Not every coach is going to do that. They're going to yell at your face. Yeah. Oh, man, they're going to yell at your face.
I had one guy who's like, and I'm not going to, say names, because I love and respect this guy so much. And I was reffing a match, and I still do, I can't remember exactly what the situation was. Yeah. But he was saying to me, like, where's the, sweep points, or, whatever the situation was. And it was after the match, and he's kind of, getting intense and yelling at me. And I just went, obviously you know more than me, but I can't go back and change my call in that moment. I can't change.
This is what you said to the guy?
Yeah. Okay. I can't and I was like, obviously you know more than me.
Right.
But I can't go back, and that I have to stick with what I called in the moment, right?
What did he say?
And he went, yeah, that's true. And shook my hand. And then I was funny. Oh, great. Now I respect you even more. You great human being. Ugh.
I mean,
you evolved human.
I've seen coaches yell at refs' face for saying, this is about honor. You need to do this. This is about honor. Yes. Yeah. Combat sports, you're going to get pride from it. Yes. Sometimes turns into a dick measuring competition. Yeah. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Can I tell you what I think it's supposed to be, though?
Yeah, go for it.
The most beautiful... So I kind of said, I didn't... But I didn't like reffing for me. Right. There's a lot of people that are good at it.
Right.
And so I think if you're good at it, or you think you're going to be good at it, challenge yourself to try it. Don't let me turn you off to it.
Cool.
Okay? It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Right.
However, I did have probably one of the greatest. I'm going to put it in the list of greatest jiu-jitsu moments when I was reffing. I had these two little kids and just this absolute terror little boy. Like, he just had that look in his eyes of, like, you're going to be great. You know, you just looked at him and like a terror, like not a wild kid, but like, ooh, he's going to be good. He's going to be a black belt someday.
Right.
And he went against this little kid that's, kind of looking around, and it's just like, not good. He's going to be a nice kid, but you know what I mean? And you just kind of looked at him, and you were like, yep, that one's going to win, and that one's going to lose. And so, yeah, that's what happens. The kid that was really good, just, I could barely put my hand down. He was scoring so many points. And then finally, and it was like, just a crazy, like 12-0 or something crazy like that. He had scored like every point he could, got into back mount, did a beautiful transition into an armbar off of back mount. And, I just ran over, said that's that kind of a thing. And the coach of the losing kid, that's the situation that I thought you were talking about, because they accused me of calling it too soon. And I was like, come on, guys. Come on. And the kid that just lost to the armbar, and you could tell he was just frustrated with himself and, not feeling great about his performance. And he just ran into a murderer. That's happened to all of us, right?
Right.
Where you just run into a murderer who's just great.
That happens to me in my adulthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just ran into a buzzsaw, and he's got tears coming out of his eyes. And you see these adults walk off the mat all the time.
Wait,
and,
this is what...
away. But like this little kid with tears in his eyes turns to the other kid, shakes his hands, and says, "Great job out there." And shook his hand, and then waited for me to raise the other kid's hand, and then he turned to me and shook my hand, and he said, "Thank you." And their coach of this kid was yelling at me about calling it too soon.
How'd that happen?
But this kid is doing everything right. And then in that moment, I said, I misjudged you, because I thought in my head, this kid's never, he's never going to do it. Yeah. And in that moment, when he shook my hand and shook that other kid's hand, I said, yes, you will. You will continue in this, and you will be awesome at this, because that's the right attitude.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost the kids that have it come to them too easy, or the adults that have it come to them too easy. That's where you find the more aggressive behavior.
Yeah, and those people burn out.
Everyone has treated me this way. Right. This is what you're supposed to do. But the kid that runs and, the crying, it's going to happen. It's a combat sport. It's kids. What do you expect, right?
Yeah. But, it's fine for him to have cried.
But the way he took it.
Yes.
Exactly. Character, when you don't see character built like that every day.
No.
Right? And then, obviously, that coach was an example for him. Because...
Right. And you know what? He could have just gotten caught in the moment. And, wanted him to see him score a point. But I didn't want to... I wanted... At the end of the day, my job was to protect that kid.
Right. So, you called it too early, so you protected a child.
Yeah.
It's
and I don't think I called it too early either.
Right. So...
That's my perspective, though.
Exactly. Well, there's the thing. There's the argument. Oh, did you call it too early?
Yeah.
No. The other guy next to you is going to say, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh. At the end of the day, the kid... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, because I think it looks like a victory to everyone. You know what I mean? It's a good situation. And that's I wanted something juicier. If that's the reason the coach got in your face.
Yeah.
There was a match I saw that a guy had another person in a choke, and he tried to transition out of it, and he came around and slapped the guy's back a little hard, and they called it. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. It was a rough call, and the coach and the ref almost got into it, like fist fight. I can't remember when it was or where it was. Yeah. And then there it goes. Okay, so there's so much testosterone in this gym.
Yeah.
In this mat, on this, you guys need to add more. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Don't be idiots.
Well,
come on.
You're taking something that's supposed to be like, to me, I think of a tournament as a celebration.
Yeah.
you've put in all of it's like graduation day, right? You already did all the to get to graduation day, you did all the work already.
Is that kind of how you look at like a summerfest gig thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we already put in the hard work, and I mean, we're still going to put in more hard work. We're not the type of, so in Widacre at least, it's completely different from every other band I've ever been in. The majority of what we do is record songs and write songs.
Okay.
So we just put out 4. I mean, Kevin and I have 20 some other songs in the can ready to re-record. We've reworked them, retooled them, rewritten the lyrics, rewritten melodies, went through and been like, oh, this part of the song is neat. This part of the song is pretty not, unnecessary, or it's not hooky. It's not fun.
It doesn't flow right or something like that.
Or, this song needs 2 choruses at the end. So, like, it's amazing. Now with technology, you can just cut and be like, nope, 2 choruses. And it doesn't sound perfect, but then at least you can listen to it a couple times. So we've been demoing things. But now the hard work getting ready for Summerfest is like, we're used to playing a half an hour. Now we have to play 45 minutes.
Ooh, that's a big jump? Maybe 1 more song, 2 more songs?
I mean, for us, our songs are about 3 minutes long. So you're not investing a lot of time.
5.
Yeah. So,
Dang.
yeah. And I mean, I'll probably do my stand-up routine for a while.
Okay.
I'll probably ask people what the deal with stuff is. What's the deal with the airplane food?
That's your joke? That's what it is?
That's my setup, baby.
It sucks, right?
It's pretty bad, right?
All right, we're going to work on that
What's the deal
later.
with toothpicks?
Okay, I'm just laughing because it's dumb.
Pick. I don't know. They are a pick. Yeah, so, yeah. But, I mean, that's a big jump. So the hard work for us in the next couple of weeks is getting tight and playing things live together. So, and, it's always hard having, 5 guys that 3 out of 5 have 2 kids.
Balance the work. Yeah. Balance the work life, balance the band life, balance the personal life.
Yeah, and everyone's, has a job except for Dead Kev. And
Dead Kev.
Yeah.
How did you earn that name?
Well,
This is going to be good.
So, I think it was last summer. We were supposed to have practice, and then he texted me, and he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it tonight. I was like, all right, man. Cool. And so we get together, and it was right before our first show, and I was kind of like bummed out that he wasn't going to make it. But, we did practices without the lead guitar player, about 2 times without him. And then finally he's like, yeah, I didn't want to, he calls me like a couple days after practice. He's like, yeah, I didn't want to, scare you guys, but I was in the hospital. Like, he's got really bad asthma, and he's been hospitalized a couple of times for his asthma. And he's like, yeah, I just didn't want to worry you guys. And we're like, how long? And he's like, yeah, I was in the hospital all weekend. I'm feeling better, though. And I was like, geez, like, how weird would it be if, like, Kev was actually dead? And, and this is just his spooky ghost calling me on his phone. And, like,
This is my form of haunting you.
Yeah, yeah. And so now Kev's just haunting the band, and he's just dead-ass Kev.
Ooh, there you go. Dead Kev. That's
dead-ass Kev. Dead Kev.
Dead Kev.
Yeah, so that's how he became Dead Kev.
How's your life going outside jiu-jitsu in the band? How's it going? I mean, you got some pretty good ups going on the band, right?
Yeah, the band is going great. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. Like, I have some interesting work prospects, on the horizon, obviously. Don't really want to go...
Yeah, but
too much. But.
Yeah, but I mean, wait until those days where you can just be singing for money.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, and that's an interesting thing. Like, I was actually just talking with my dad and one of his friends, and his friend was like, "Yeah, you could probably make some money off of the music and stuff." And I was just like, I don't know that we ever will. There's not a ton of music or money in music, in general. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, unless you hit it and make it live, right? That's why I have you on my podcast.
Yeah,
so
that's
right. Be like, hey, remember those 2 that we did that one day?
Yeah. then we're gonna be huge.
That's right. But it's another thing to mentally own it though too.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, like honestly, like I love the music that I do. That's why I do it. And so like it's just still fun to me. I think I'd probably just stop doing it if it stopped being fun.
Really? Okay. Like jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are points where jiu-jitsu is.
Oh, there's times
not
like
fun.
in the last couple of weeks where it hasn't been fun for me.
Yeah.
It hasn't been fun, but like jiu-jitsu is one of those things. Like after you leave the mat, you're never like, well, that was a waste of time. Well, I didn't get anything out of that.
Yeah, unless you're ignorant and you're going to be a splash in the pan for the jiu-jitsu community.
Correct. Yeah, that is true. So maybe I should give myself some credit for that. I should say for myself.
Yeah.
There's never been a time where I walked off the mat and been like, I could have used that time better.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go watch more Netflix. Hashtag Netflix.
Hashtag Bright.
They really need a shout out.
Bright. Have you ever seen the movie Bright?
Bright? No. Should I watch it?
It's one of my favorite movies of all times. I'm covering my face up with a pop filter. Pop. It's great. There's elves. There's Will Smith. There's guns.
Oh, yeah.
There's elves. I don't know if I said that already, but it's great.
I heard that movie was terrible.
Oh, fuck whoever said that. Ugh. Them and the horse they rode in on.
Yeah, stupid horse.
Yeah. That, and you know what? I'm going to take it back a little bit. Heat. The movie Heat. 1990s?
I know of the movie Heat. But
that one's bomb as shit.
So I should watch Bright Heat.
Tactical Bright Heat.
Wait, is that a third?
Marathon. Tactical Bright Heat.
Yeah,
I don't know. You just sit on your couch with a vest on or something. I don't know.
I'm probably no. That's what I do anyway. But
right.
Yeah.
Cup and vest.
Yeah.
Sometimes safety glasses.
Yeah.
If I'm really feeling wild, no safety glasses.
Yeah. Whoa.
Did you sign the waiver?
You gotta pop those glasses on. You gotta get those papers covered.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's not a new tattoo on your arm?
It is not.
How long has that been there?
It's year?
How have I... Do I only see you in a gi?
Probably.
That's
probably what it was, bro. Yeah. It's a 3-part tattoo. So cross wing tribal band. Yeah, I think
goes all the way around.
Yeah, just like my sexual. Whoa. Are we recording right now?
All right, let's dial that back.
No. Edit.
Just you know what you could edit over that?
What?
This Scrub Hub commercial.
Oh, you knew it. Knew you were gonna do it.
Scrub Hub commercial.
Scrub Hub commercial now.
Are they a sponsor yet?
No.
What about?
They will be after this one.
What about Ground Grafton? Or do we call this Ground North still? Or do we call
I don't think so because there's the Shebagdad one, right? Chevegas.
Have you been there?
No,
Sassy
it's all
just
white.
Got his
black.
His black belt.
Yep.
Shout out Sass and Dustin. How did we not talk about that?
Dustin's was.
Can I tell you something about Dustin?
Is that he's a very nice man?
I'm gonna break this down. For
Okay, here we go. I'm ready. God, I should have a seatbelt.
I'm gonna talk directly to Dustin. Dustin,
how the hell are you?
You're a great guy, and I'm so happy you got your black belt. You're handsome. Got a great house. Adorable daughter. Beautiful wife. Everything's coming up, Dustin.
I feel like we should take a minute and celebrate and with a moment of silence or applause. I don't know.
No, just a moment. Well, a moment of silence on a pod. No, but for real, like Dustin, our buddy Dustin just got his black belt.
Correct.
On earlier this week.
Yes.
And you were there, right?
Correct.
Oh, man. One of these days I'll get invited to those.
One of these days.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will.
Someday.
I'm sure you will.
Someday. But, I mean, for Dustin... So, do you remember the film... Speaking of films, Goodfellas. Do you ever see Goodfellas?
Yeah. It's been a while.
So, Joe Pesci's character, gets made. Well, they think he's going to get made.
Uh-huh.
So, but, they kind of explain how, the other guys aren't ever going to be able to get made.
Yep.
in the gang, but like he's their buddy, so it felt like they're all getting made.
Yep.
That's kind of a little bit of what it felt like with Dustin for me, and I'm not joking. It's like he was.
But it's one great comparison.
Yeah, but he started about the same time as I did, and I remember he went away, and like Dustin would always like take care of the old John Tyson business, if you know what I mean. He just like house me, and then he does a great job of explaining like what I did wrong and helping me, and he's a very kind person that way, and he went on some sort of like a trip, I think to like a Pedro Sauer seminar somewhere out east with Friedland.
Okay.
And he just came back, and I remember him like going from like, Dustin would always beat me to just, housing me every time.
Yeah.
After he got back from this magical vacation. So I wonder if, I don't know.
Let's take a trip.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
So John was just there. Hashtag John Friedland. Getting you on the podcast soon.
Hi, John.
I don't think that really needs
Next
to
week?
be hashtagged.
Hashtag John Friedland.
Not next week. I try to do it.
What?
He's busy.
Ugh.
I also try to do like a drunk history one where I get two guys on here and just get them hammered and see what they say.
Okay, I'm in. Can I stay at your house after?
Ooh, why not? Why not?
That'd be I can't drive home, and that would be at a very expensive Uber.
I feel like John's done it before, though.
Oh, I'm sure he has. Especially at the old location here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember some great old nights. But what else?
I don't know.
So you guys will notice for the Fight fans, Fight Horizon fans, Fight Nation, we have a new intro and rollout now.
So it's not that.
No, not anymore.
Right. Are you gonna get sued? No.
I don't think so. I'm not making any money on it.
I wish I hadn't have just done that.
You're all right. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's more about like becoming your own for Fight Horizon.
I love that.
It's a nice lady.
You can have any of the Widacre.
She did a great job. Oh,
fuck yeah,
we should have done that too. But it's a nice lady. She does it.
Yeah.
Really good job. Huh?
Who is it? Karen?
Where's my phone?
Gail?
Where's
Nancy?
my phone?
Patricia?
I think her name is Kylie.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, she is. She's wonderful at what she does. She does this for a job on Fiverr. Fiverr.com.
Hey, that's the name of my rabbit. Fiverr.
Fiverr is the name of your rabbit.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
I will not.
You've named your rabbit Fiverr.
Yeah.
I fucking love you.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Do you know what that's from?
What?
It's from the book Watership Down.
I have no idea what that book is. I need to get read, dude. Hashtag woke. Kyla did a great job on her intro. She is on Fiverr. If you would like her link, message me.
Yeah. He's going to hook it up. And if you'd like a picture of Fiverr, message me.
Yeah. Of the rabbit.
Yeah, of my pet rabbit. Fiverr. 6 years old.
How old do rabbits live?
That was a gross noise.
Past 5?
Yeah. 6. No, 15. Hopefully.
15 years?
Yeah.
It's like the same as a dog, right?
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean, there's like a big, like we heard.
You would think it'd be
15.
less.
It is if they're not neutered or spayed.
And
then if you have that done, they live a lot longer.
There you go.
Did you ever hear about that guy?
Who?
The guy that sings that song.
What song is that?
Your old intro song.
Oh, yeah. No, what's up with that guy?
Oh, like the Mac. Maybe I'll tell you that off mic, but
okay.
Like where he sold a bunch of Macs that he didn't have.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, so did we talk about your dog?
No, I don't think we talked about
Did we talk about the fact that you were probably up all night?
Doing a podcast now.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Now you're at the podcast. Oh, I get it now. But yeah, tell me about that dog. What happened?
What happened
with
great.
that pup?
Her name is Lola. I almost said Lola. Luna. Like the moon. I haven't even had her for 24 hours, right? And this dog. Maybe I should start with the whole story.
Start from the top.
Thank you. All right. So we go to this rescue shelter, right? We drive a half hour to get there. I got my girlfriend, her sister, in the back seat. Okay. We get out. We drive up to the place. First thing I see is probably more cars than a Shinedown concert in this little parking lot. Okay. And I see one spot.
Over 4 cars.
Over 4.5 cars, there was a motorcycle.
Wow.
I don't know why you drive a motorcycle to a rescue shelter. I'm not going to get on that tangent.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of dog are you going to buy? Done.
A really fast one.
Yeah. No kidding. We pull up. First thing I say is, we're not getting the dog I wanted to get. Nope. No way. Little behold, we fast forward like 4 hours. That dog's name, Rooster.
4 hours?
Yeah, 4 hours, bro. 4 hours.
Wow.
They sold 35 dogs in one day. In one day.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? So, anyways, the fast forward 4 hours, right? The dog we looked for, first one to go.
Right.
Right. So, anyways, we walk in. I try to find the dog that we found online. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. My girlfriend's sister points out a dog. I'm like, no. I don't know if I'm into that dog. Saw it online. Mm-hmm. Took it out. Most chill dog. Not barking. Not peeing. Not biting. Right? It's just getting along with everything around it. Every dog that walked up to it, that was like all pissed off and whatever, suddenly chill when you touch noses with this dog. Right? I couldn't let it go. The chick starts saying, all right, we gotta put it back to have other people look at it. And I'm looking at her like,
don't touch mine.
The hell did you just say to me? Why would you say that to something like me?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm an important gentleman.
I had a man up. My girlfriend's like, I'm good if you're good. And she's doing the huh thing. I'm like, and so I slowly go like this. Yeah, we can get the dog.
That's awesome.
And then I had to wait like 2.5 hours because there's a line.
Yeah.
But
which is great. I mean,
and now it's 24 hours. She already knows how to sit, right? Mm-hmm. Which is mind blowing. She's a Belgian Shepherd lab mix. Belgian Shepherd lab mix. She probably looks more like a lab, maybe. I think.
She's got white spots.
She does.
Black dog with a white chest.
Yeah.
I think, or in white paws.
Holy hell! Did I already show you one? I did already show you one.
Yeah.
Such a sweetheart. I love dogs. This is technically like my dog.
Right.
But I've picked out dogs before. No. Oh man, I should take that back. It's not technically my dog. It's our dog.
Our dog.
Our dog.
Sharesies.
It's
your dog when it poops on the floor, though.
Exactly.
And that's your poop to clean up.
No, we got a good system going down now.
Yeah?
We're potty training. It's a pain in the ass.
How are you doing it? Like with paper train?
No, so we're trying to get her to let us know when she has to go to the bathroom. But we're just maintaining. We're timing it.
Yeah.
Right. So we just fed you. We just gave you water, 20 to half hour.
Right.
We're taking you out.
Right.
And we live in the city, so it's not easy for a dog to go crap when you're that young on the street, right?
You're right.
We have to walk her out into like a field.
Yeah.
And then she gets it.
Yeah.
So we're at that stage. It's a pretty exciting time in my life.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's a big decision too when you add to your family.
Right. It's a family thing now, you know. Yeah, she likes her dad though. She likes her dad.
So you guys are moving in, buying a dog.
I know.
This is getting real.
Yeah. You know what my coworker said?
What?
She goes, "Don't buy her a dog. Give her a baby." And I'm like,
boy.
That's the worst advice I've ever heard in my entire life.
A lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
You can't leave the baby at home.
Right?
And you go to work.
Well, you could.
You could, but then
all of a sudden you become a murderer
anymore because then someone would come and take that baby away from you, and they would have a point.
That's what we don't call responsible. That's the opposite of responsible.
That sounds terrible.
Terrible. So
you guys just moved. When did you guys move in together?
Ooh.
Can we cover this?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Month ago?
Yeah. So you're saving a lot of money too.
Oh yeah. I like that.
Saving all the money.
I like
she
that
probably
a lot.
is too, unless you had a roommate before.
Yeah, she did, but she's still she did, but she's about breaking even. I'm saving money. I like it. So
because you were living alone before, right?
Yeah. Dude, the bachelor pad is gone.
Ugh. Yeah, bachelor pads are gross.
Yeah.
You don't know how to decorate. Let's just put that out there.
Yes.
You're not good at it.
Girls are a lot better. Mine especially is a lot better because she's got an interior interior design side gig going on. Yeah, she's real good at it. Yeah. It's like she almost makes it look so good. It's like accidental.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, we're just gonna put this rug here and put your couch there. And I'm gonna be like, fuck, that looks great.
Yeah, the same thing with my wife. Like, I mean, I try. Like, I do a lot of cleaning around the house and a lot of cooking. Going back to the laundry thing, like,
dude, I
do
hate
almost
that.
all the laundry. I can't remember if that was round 1 or round 2.
No,
it's all blurring together.
I think it.
But we were talking about laundry, and
2.
like, I do most of the laundry, but the thing that I'm no good at, like, at all, is like decorating. Like, I can help. Like, if Brittany can ask me to help build something, and we'll build something together, something cool. But like, as far as envisioning things and stuff, like, I just don't have that art, that end of, like, that artistic part of my brain doesn't fire for me. And for her, it's so, like, she's so good at it. So it's better just to have her, do her thing, and then I can be a support piece and, help.
Mm-hmm. Like, we just did the wall hangings the other day.
Yeah.
I go, this is my job. I don't want those on the wall.
Yeah.
And I pick out 4 or 5 or something like that.
Right.
You got the rest.
Yeah.
I'm exactly with you right there, because it is like a different part of the brain, and like, I can picture how to do an armbar to an armbar, maybe an armbar to triangle.
Yeah.
Right? But not that rug in front of that couch with that wall and that wall hanging.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why guys need girls. That's what it is.
I think there's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, that's just added to the list.
Yeah.
Other obvious reasons.
Right. She's smarter than you.
Yeah, well,
she is.
I'm never going to tell her that, but yes, she is.
I'm going to tell her that for you.
Absolutely.
You are smarter.
Well, she'll be like, I told you so.
Yeah, and she would be right. She would be 100% correct. Oh. Speaking of, did we talk about? We did talk about the gym, right?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Maybe Perry's got that side of his head.
I mean, it is so
he probably
nice
has that side of his head.
Like, I'm looking at this new wall with the shiny logo on it. Train, belong, evolve. That is a neutral ground, a saying.
It should also say
neutral
live
ground
dumb
on it.
On the bottom side.
Probably should say neutral ground somewhere in here, but that's
on here
somewhere.
That'd be cool.
Does it say neutral ground anywhere? We got We got the symbol.
Why'd you have to point that out?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Oh, it says right on the window cling.
Grafton Marsh. Oh, there it is.
And neutral ground. Yeah. But yeah, that's a good point. Nothing in it actually says neutral ground.
Is that the number for in here? The 262? That's not Perry's number. Should we call it?
Oh my God! It would Perry answer. I'm sure it goes right to his phone.
Yeah.
Perry answer. Perry, you're live.
You're live.
We're live. We're not really live.
Q92. All right. You're here with Sloppy Dad and John Boy.
Well, Sloppy Joe's.
Sloppy Dad.
All right. So, how jacked are you for playing Summerfest?
It's gonna be.
What's the date?
Great. June the 27th.
27th.
5 p.m. Rebel Stage, Widacre. WIDACRE.
See it now.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, this is a good episode.
It was a great episode.
I think it was too. Especially the second one.
Don't you downplay this. It wasn't good.
It was great.
Capital
G, maybe capital R.
Yeah. I feel like the first time around, I got in more shout-outs to what I actually came on this podcast to talk about.
Did we miss any?
Yeah.
Who did we miss?
Scrub Hub. Oh. Let me tell you about Scrub Hub. If you need some scrubs, just go to the hub. Scrub Hub.
Well, we got that one out of the way. That's great. So if we never mention again, that's fantastic. Oh.
Yeah, we're here at 1800 Wisconsin Avenue.
Oh, shout out
Grafton.
Neutral Ground Grafton. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Stop by. You'll see a really nice place. You also see really nice people.
Yeah, we're great people. We had Topher stopped in.
Topher.
Just changed his life. Gave him a new name.
Chris
Topher.
Mr. Chris.
Yeah.
I won't say his last name because I'm not sure if he wants it on there.
Chris Masterson.
Chris Topher Masterson.
Yeah, Topher Masterson.
Topher Chris Masterson.
Yeah.
There we go.
Do you want to give out his address?
If I had it, I probably wouldn't.
Here, let me bring it up. 1122 Boogie Woogie Avenue.
Oh, that guy is screwed. That was on our first take.
Boom.
And that was
I
mentioned on Iron Man's address.
And that's what screwed us up round one. Is
Right.
we had to look up what Iron Man's address was. Been there.
Done that. Not going to pull it up again.
But yeah, Widacre, Summerfest, opening night, June 27th, 5 p.m., Rebel Stage.
Be there or be square.
Are you going to be there?
I'm gonna try my best to be there.
You better be there.
Sounds like a great idea.
You're going to get one of Mike's snare drums.
Oh my god.
Thrown at you.
Dude, I'm gonna start practicing catching snare drums.
Just catching snare drums, baby.
Yeah, because he's bringing a lot because they broke our snare drum last time. Did we cover that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Snare drum,
so.
knocking people out.
Yeah.
Catch it, bob and weave.
Yep.
Do it.
And check out our first EP. It's a four song
EMFP.
EP. Yeah. EMFP. We're made of broken bones, and we also on there we have it's not for you, but we have a Packers song that we wrote and put out called Green and Gold Blood on there. Mm-hmm. So check that out, and I think we have put out a cover for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh hell yeah!
Wild
I haven't heard
Rover.
that one.
Yeah, Wild Rover. It's one of our favorite. Me and Tim. Shout out brother Tim. Also should probably shout out Kent because he's the bandmate that I missed. What up, Kent? But at our family parties for St. Patrick's Day, it's one of our favorite songs to sing as a family. So
yeah.
Wild Rover.
Wild Rover.
Yeah.
Come on over to Summerfest.
Rebel Stage.
Yeah. Right. Fight Horizon announcements. Like us on Facebook. Like and share us on Facebook. Right. Follow us on Instagram. Message us. He's holding up the shoe. Message us if you have any great topics to talk about. Otherwise, I'm going to try to fill them in with some new guest stars coming in June. Thank you very much. And John, again, like always, I appreciate it, buddy. I love having you on, and thanks for coming up.
Yeah, you're one of my favorite people to talk to, so this is always a good time.
Especially behind these big pop filters, right? I can start making eyes at you.
Fight Horizon.
Thanks for listening to the Fight Horizon podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to subscribe. Also, you can connect with us on Facebook and Instagram using the keyword @FightHorizon. And we'll see you next time.